Seshadri Chari heads foreign affairs for the BJP. Maruf Raza, strategic affairs analyst, and Veena Sikri, former diplomat. My first question is to the Congress representative on News Hour tonight. Sanjay Jha, on what basis, with whose permission, and using which right has your government gifted away 640 square kilometers to China?
It's our government, Arnab. That's the first clarification. It's also your government. The pertinent point, Arnab, is slightly different. And that's a reality that we need to really face. That this is, in the world, is the longest disputed frontier ever. We all know that. And I think the basic problem in the India-China relationship, I was following your interview with Mr. Salman Khurshid, our External Affairs Minister, earlier, when he was very clear that, this is an issue on which we need to be, to use his own words, cautious and vigilant. But but the fact, and I think we need to put this in historical context, is that we have approximately 3,488 kilometers of our own neighboring line, that we are not very clear on both sides as to what really should be the
that's not it's not as general as that. Sanjay, it's not as general as that. No, it's not as general as that. Prime Minister had told Shyam Saran, and Shyam Saran, you see, Sanjay, I'll tell you. Sanjay, you see, when the media reports it, your first line of defense was it's all lies. Then, when we kept reporting it, then your second line of defense was it is all hype. Now, when the facts emerge, now your line of argument is, well, not much really can be done about it. It's part of an ongoing dispute. I'm asking Seshadri Chari this evening to come into the debate. Do you think this can be played down anymore, Mr. Chari, with the revelations of Shyam Saran?
Let me finish my
Let's get the rebut and come back to you. Shyam Saran. Seshadri Chari, I come back to you. Seshadri Chari.
Arnav, this is absolutely dangerous. What we are doing, what this government is doing, it's all right, it is our government or your government is not the issue. I think this government is working on the script that has been prepared probably by China, and they are acting probably at the behest of China. I'll tell you why I'm saying this. This is a very serious thing. In April this year, and this has been reported by the Times of India, April this year, the US and Japanese Navy approached India for a joint operation and patrolling in the Pacific area. Government of India should have accepted that offer. Instead of accepting that offer, they specifically said that we have to keep the Chinese sensibilities in the view, and keeping the Chinese sensibilities in the view, we will carry out some such operations in a geopolitically less sensitive area. What do they mean? Is this government of India or this is an extension of the government of China? Are they speaking on behalf of the PLA or they are speaking on behalf of the Indian army which is fighting at the borders? And the Shyam Saran report has been asked by the Prime Minister of this country.
Absolutely.
The report has been submitted to the Prime Minister on August 10th.
Yeah.
And the report very clearly says that the PLA allows the Indian army to only go to that space, and the Indian army limits itself to the area which is told to it by the PLA. What a bloody shame!
How shameful this is! How shameful is this? And how shameful is this? And the point is, on top of it, I demand today, Sanjay Jha, that your government, actually our government, everyone's government, but not also your government. So I don't know why you took offense when I said your government. You see, it's also your government. In any case, unless you disown the government today, unless the Congress party disowns the government, there is no need for you to correct me when I say it's your government. I say we lose access to the several parts of the LAC Maruf. It is the responsibility of this government to take the media to tell us the truth of the Daulat Beg Oldi sector, the Depsang Balj and Chumar. This report is with the Cabinet Committee on Security, and it's been reported that Shyam Saran has said that the limits of patrol line has become the new LAC for India in certain parts of the Ladakh sector. How serious is that, Maruf?
Arnab, it's an extremely serious situation, and in fact, if we don't stand up for our own sovereignty and our territory, even the Burmese are beginning to encroach into Indian territory in Manipur and neighboring areas of our borders, purely because they are being goaded on by the Chinese. And in fact, in my recent conversation with some diplomats in Delhi, they are beginning to say that clearly all this is sign of a very, very passive government in New Delhi at this point of time. And the Pakistanis are entering our border, killing our soldiers. The Chinese are drawing a line which goes completely contrary to our claim line. If Mr. Jha's position is that the Chinese claim line is to be respected, then what are we debating with the Chinese about? We should settle the border dispute. But the fact of the matter is our claim line runs almost 20-25 kilometers on the other side. And if there was no dispute, we would not have had a conflict in 62. We would not have had a confrontation in 67 when a Grenadier battalion stood up to the Chinese intrusions in Nathula. We would not have had General Sundarji put troops into Samdrangchu and got the Chinese to back out. Now let me give you 3 quick points. Point 1, China has a tendency to nibble away at territory. It pushes its lucks with its neighbors. It did that with Vietnam. Went there to teach them a lesson, learnt a lesson or two. Even a pacifist Japan now has begun to stand up to the Chinese. And we seem to be becoming more pacifist than a pacifist Japan. You look at China, what they are doing with other countries. They settled a border dispute with the Russians because they felt they could demobilize 1 million troops.
I find Maruf,
and they could demobilize 1 million troops and put money into their economy. What I am trying to bring out, Arnab, that China has very clearly been told by the MEA, not now but for decades, that let's have a deal. You do what you want in Aksai Chin, but don't enter into Arunachal because that is settled area. And China is stretching its luck in Aksai Chin to the point that they are going beyond the accepted line. And even the Pakistanis who have seceded territory to the Chinese are being told by Beijing now to shut up and keep quiet in the Shakskam area. So any defense of the government's line that the Chinese are doing the right thing and we should tread softly with them, believe me, is an embarrassment for this country.
Maruf, I demand now, and I'm saying it again, I demand that the government of India allow the media access to the LAC, where we are here reporting this grim scenario emerging in the Daulat Beg Oldie, Depsang Bulge and Chumar sector. I demand that the government realize this is not some private dispute. I hope Veena Sikri, the diplomatic community of which you have been a senior member, will now realize that this is not some private dispute. You know, they can't pull wool over the eyes of the whole country anymore. I mean, we demand a serious answer from the government on whether we have lost access to several parts of the LAC. And if we have, why is the Prime Minister of India quiet about it? Why is the Foreign Minister quiet about it? Why is the Defence Minister hiding it?
I agree with you. I agree with you, Arnab. I think there is time for a major public debate on this issue for more than one reason. We have seen in recent years a greater assertiveness on the part of China. As far as India is concerned, I think this began in 2005 when the Indo-US nuclear deal and other improvements in the relationship with the US began to be negotiated. But between then and now, we have seen a significant aggressiveness, increase in the aggressiveness of the Chinese position in various bilateral issues, but particularly on the border. And this increased assertiveness is reflected in other areas. In the South China Sea, you have seen it. In Japan, you have seen it. And so this is a part of Chinese national policy to assert themselves internationally, perhaps to hide internal weaknesses, perhaps to bring up the issue of jingoism with their own people and get them to rally around the Communist Party, and so on. But I think there is another important point that is happening within India, for which it is important to have a public debate on this crucial issue. And that is that within India, public opinion is turning massively against China, and many people are writing in letters and so on.
Why not?
Don't buy anything Chinese.
Why not?
And yes, that is a natural reaction because the people are very perturbed. So that is why there is a need to have public awareness, debate in Parliament. The Parliament should be brought in a full picture on what is happening, and the nation as a whole should know. There is also a factor that India's internal weakness or economic weakness, declining economic position, that is making China more and more assertive and making them be aggressive in areas where there was never any dispute.
The question is this. You see, Sanjay Jha, let me put it to you very straightforward manner. You see these peaceniks. You know, peaceniks in your government, my government, peaceniks in the government, Sanjay. They play this down. And the peaceniks in the government are trying to hide the facts from the entire country. And they tried to use English in the past. They tried to say this is acne. Some people said these media reports are not true. I am asking you today to answer Maroof and Seshadri Chari, who have both leveled the accusation at your government, that can you afford to have the same nonchalant attitude about this report, given that it is coming from the National Security Advisory Board chairperson Sham Saran at the behest of the Prime Minister of India? Whatever your peaceniks, Shiv Shankar Men and others may want to do, they must have, we want disclosure now. We want full disclosure of the facts and access on the ground.
Yeah, sure. Adam, now just give me a few minutes to respond, because you asked me a question and then you moved to the other panelists for a debate when I hadn't even finished. So let me first respond to Mr. Chari. He represents a party where one of his senior leaders has a policy of 10 heads for one. So I'm not going to respond to his rhetorical excesses. As far as what Maroof said is absolutely true, that as far as China is concerned, if one notices all its recent geopolitical conflicts, it has had issues with Japan, and it has some territorial border problems with several of its
Sanjay,
neighbors.
disclosure and access is what we're talking about.
Coming back to our
disclosure
point,
and access.
I'm coming back
Why
to
don't
our
no,
point.
we want disclosure.
I'm glad that you acknowledge.
We
I'm glad,
want the disclosure. Have we lost the LAC?
I'm glad that you acknowledge.
Have we
I'm
lost
glad
large
that
parts of
Maroof
the LAC?
acknowledges. I'm glad
want
that
that
everybody
disclosure.
acknowledges. But Arnav, why aren't we first acknowledging and accepting that the Prime Minister and the government of this country is giving it the highest priority, which
It's
is why
irrelevant.
it has got a status
Irrelevant.
report.
Your claims of highest priority
exactly
make
the
no
report
difference.
that we're discussing.
Makes no difference.
Crucial.
Makes
it is
no
crucial
difference.
because it tells you how
Jawaharlal Nehru gave
important
China full
and,
priority
one
before the
minute.
62
I
aggression.
think in our policy...
No, one second. Sanjay, first of all, let me tell you. Jawaharlal Nehru,
with respect to China and Pakistan, has so far been successful. You cannot just contradict and rubbish it as a bad policy.
Well, I am
number
asking
two, you will get an official communique on this from the Minister.
No, you are, again you are dodging. Again you are
from
dodging.
the Ministry of External Affairs
you are
and the
dodging.
Minister of Defence.
How much
but
will
you're not
you
letting me
dodge?
finish, Arnav.
How much
Arnav,
are you
I'm just trying to
dodging?
give you an answer. The truth of life that I think everybody in India and China acknowledge is that until our border dispute with the line of actual control is resolved, our relationships will be to some extent frosty. And that is the reason why you find that every time
generalities. I don't think that's an answer. No. I don't accept. I don't think Sanjay Jha. No, Sanjay. I am saying today. No, I'm saying.
Arnav, I'm sorry to say we are wasting time here.
Shadri Chari is
Arnav, we
responding
are
to you.
wasting time here. I'm very sorry.
Can I finish?
I'm very sorry we are wasting time here.
No, let me finish my...
No, you have taken a lot of time. Now listen to the other side.
Taking the cue from what the Congress spokesperson has said.
Decorum and protocol, Mr. Chari. As a spokesperson, let me finish
We can follow as many decorum and it does not concern.
I want to make two
It does not concern Mr. Jha. It does not concern.
Economic issue.
It does not concern whether we maintain decorum or not. What is more important is...
yourself an object of ridicule in front
No,
of the whole country.
I'm very sorry to say. I'm very sorry to say.
Congress a chance to speak
We don't want a lecture on Indo-China relationship from you.
Obstructionist politics.
Now, Sanjay.
Can I speak for a minute?
Yeah, but Sanjay, 1 minute. You've spoken 1 minute. Sanjay, can I just 1 minute, Sanjay? 1 minute, 1 second, 1 second. One second. Sanjay, Sanjay, 1 minute. Please wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, you are, but there has to be some rule out here. You have to. No, you see what I mean. You see, there is a starting point. Now, you said I want a minute. You've spoken for 4 minutes. You've spoken for 4 minutes, and you've not answered my question. So I'm compelled to go to the others. Please.
No, I have. If you listen to me,
you have not. I said to you one simple thing. I said I also have. I said to you one simple thing. I want disclosure. Disclosure. I want Times Now to be allowed into the LAC, and I want my reporters to see whether or not the Chinese have actually come in. That's what I want. Will your government give me that?
Okay. All right. Now, let me answer your question. Now, you will get an answer from the government. Let me answer very quickly. Somebody mentioned about India's slowing economy and China trying to bulldoze it. I think that's absolutely not acceptable. I'll tell you why. Because at this point of time, I think both China and I think we in India definitely recognize that, and the world recognizes
now,
this century in terms
Maruf,
of sheer economic size.
No, you see, you see again. No, Sanjay, you know, I'm not here to discuss economic times. 1 minute. Let's be a little straightforward with each other. Let's be a little straightforward tonight. We are not discussing the economic relationship, and I think it is a classically bad strategy to dodge the issue by talking about everything else. Next, you'll tell me that the Chinese also make nice helium balloons. Let's make helium balloons together. We are discussing whether we lost access to the LSE, not the economy. Maruf is responding to you. As far as I'm concerned, the 1959 agreement, I thought that Mr. Sanjay Jha tonight would be very angry. I thought Sanjay Jha tonight would be very angry that this LAC, which on November 7th, 1959, don't make me raise my voice, was signed between Congress.
About diplomacy and politics, and the government is seized of the matter.
Oh
and they will
God,
take the right
we've been seized of the matter and we lost the LAC, Sanjay. Let's be
with three people, with Mr. Chari there asking for some kind of a
Sanjay, will you please?
The government. I'm sorry, we are responsible.
Sanjay, will you please? Sanjay, will you please? Otherwise, I'll have to go. Otherwise, you're taking on the other's time. I'm going to.
Okay, Mr. Jha, we've heard you out. Now listen to my points.
Yeah,
First is, this is a repeated assertion by all governments that we'll do everything in national interest, national security. Quite frankly, we don't see it happening on the ground. We see the contrary. On the other hand, I don't want to give out the dirty facts on television, but let me tell you, I've been explained in detail the legacy that your party carries of Nehru, which is essentially the bottom line of don't ruffle Chinese feathers. We've got to grow out of it because of what happened, because of Nehru and Krishna Menon's mistakes. This army, which is otherwise the first-class army and is willing to give everybody a bloody tooth, is being humiliated because it's not being given a free hand.
So what are you
talk of strategic restraint, please understand. Strategic
let him complete, Sanjay.
Mr. Jha, please hear me out. Mr. Jha, please hear me out. Mr. Jha, please hear me out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Sir, I am recommending to the government of India that you talk from a position of strength. You do not talk from a position of a pacifist, weak-kneed policy where we will allow you to steamroll in 10, 20, 30 kilometers into Indian territory. And strategic restraint, and I know a bit about it because I've studied that subject in detail. Sir, strategic restraint works if you are able to explain to your enemy that you have the capability to exercise a certain degree of response. If you don't give the enemy the impression that you can respond, they will begin to roll over you. This is what Vietnam did. This is what even Japan is willing to do. I'm sorry to say that we are going into a complete mindset where your economy and the need to have a higher trade balance with China
3 minutes on this debate.
China policy. There is something else about economy and then something else on the ground. Indian territory is non-negotiable, sir.
3 minutes on 2 minutes on this debate. Veena Sikri, Sanjay, 1 minute. I'll let the others come in. Veena Sikri, Sanjay, 1 minute, please.
No, I would like to add a point here.
Yes.
I would like to add a point here that I think the first thing to do is to make the border issue with China the central point of any talks we have with China. We recently had the India-China strategic dialogue at the end of August in Delhi. But I found from that the Chinese vice minister, when he was questioned by the media, said, no, the border issue, there's another forum to discuss that. So the Chinese get away with talking about this by pushing it off into the forums which don't happen. No, although this dialogue was taking place after a gap of 3 years, still it didn't bring anything. So in every dialogue, when it is, even when we talk about our strategic dialogue or there's going to be a joint military drill, bring the border issue up to express the concern of the Indian people and the Indian government at what is happening and make it clear to the Chinese that this is not acceptable, exactly what Maruf Raza said, that this is Indian territory and it is non-negotiable. So I think bringing this up and explaining to the Chinese the feeling of the Indian people is very important, and then that gives them a lesson of how to deal with it. Otherwise, they're playing games saying, oh, this is the army doing it, this is not the government and so on. But this is not true. Everything is very well coordinated in China. So we have to call their bluff on that and bring this subject up very firmly. We can continue to talk about trade and other matters, fine, but this has to be central.
No,
and
if
then the
this
Chinese will
government-
understand the importance of what the Indian people express.
If this government, Seshadri Chari, has given up on the LAC signed in 1959, then I think we need to know. Everybody watching the News Hour tonight needs to know whether their government has given up on the 1959 LAC. And if it has, if this government, this Prime Minister, this Foreign Minister, this Defence Minister, and hence this government believe that the LAC is irrelevant, Mr. Chari, it's a very serious situation. If they believe the LAC has lost irrelevance,
I wanted to know.
It's not a decision that can be hidden from the people of India.
Arnav, my good friend Mr. Jha wanted to know what is the solution. I am reading out, the solution is there in the report, Shyam Saran's report, and there was a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security. I don't know what happened. After the Cabinet Committee on Security meeting, the Defence Minister comes out and says, he says nothing about the report. On the other hand, he says our engagement with China will go on. There is a Pakistani Prime Minister, after becoming the Prime Minister with whom we are cozying up so much, the first visit that he made was to China, and he signed a MOU with China. He has signed 12 MOUs with China.
The point is, there are some pictures the government released. I know one thing. See, the government must also realize that distracting the attention of the Indian people is no response.
Treating it as the highest priority level.
See, this highest priority means nothing.
The report of Mr. Saran. The point I'm making,
what do you mean highest priority? I want disclosure. What do you mean highest priority? I want disclosure. Can you hear me, Sanjay Jha? Can you hear the counter questions? Because you're going on and on with your prepared statements, and I refuse just prepared statements and no response to questions. I'm afraid it's bad television manners, Mr. Jha. You must answer the questions.
It's all in the public domain.
No, but you must answer the questions, Mr. Jha.
Yeah.
You must answer my questions. If you have your own questions to yourself, then I have no argument with you. But I am asking you one question and you're going on and on in another direction. My question is very simple. My question is disclosure, 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 disclosure. And there are pictures. What the government is doing now is optics. It's showing the people of this country on the 21st of August pictures of a transport carrier that lands in Daulat Beg Goldi, and it expects all of us to clap and say, well done. I would like to know, was this plane made to land after the Cabinet Committee on Security got that report of Shyam Saran on the situation on the LAC? What is more important for the people of this country to know? To see pictures of a plane landing and feel happy for a few seconds, or the truth which the government of India has not shared about the report lying with the Cabinet Committee on Security? You feel none of us in this country have any right to know what's happening to our own land? Whether we lost 640 kilometers of land, it's only the interest of the media? It's the interest of every single Indian wants to know.
Okay, are you done?
Yes, I'm asking you a question. And if you please answer the question for once, Mr. Jha.
A very simple answer to you. The government of India is treating this matter with the gravity it deserves. There is absolutely no question whatsoever of allowing any infringement or incursion into any territory of India from any of its sides.
Well, you know what, Mr. Jha,
not at all. I think you are drawing completely wrong inferences. One minute. Let me finish. Now that you asked me, please let me finish. I won't take too long.
You are repeating yourself now.
The point I want to make is that we recognize that we have a border dispute that needs to be resolved. As somebody rightly said, that is a matter that has to be treated at the highest levels of
that's a well-known fact. That's an accepted fact. What did you expect? What's new about that?
It is not being put at the highest.
What's new about
it?
What's new about it? Arnav, it is not just a border dispute. It is not a border dispute.
The Ministry of Defence
it is China walking into 740 square kilometers of your territory.
I want disclosure.
It is not 17 kilometers as it was pointed out earlier. It is 740 kilometers, and this is the report of Shyam Saran Committee. And if you want, I'm just, please allow me to read out only one sentence. Saran has reported that Chinese have built a motorable Kacha road in a sensitive track. Not only that, the former commander, Lieutenant General P.C. Bharadwaj, who also surveyed the area, has said that a saltwater lake through which runs the LAC has been totally surveyed and occupied by the Chinese.
Considering your
If you take this area into account, it comes to more than 1,500
Well, it is,
square kilometers of Indian territory. And the Indian army is not allowed to go there. Not only that, the China
Okay.
study group, which contains, which also includes the Home Secretary,
I
the
have
Foreign
one
Secretary,
thing
the
to
Defense
say.
Secretary,
I have one
has
thing to
virtually
say.
told the Indian army, virtually told the Indian army to only go to those areas which is allowed by the PLA.
We are demanding
The
tonight.
Indian army has been told to go to only those areas for patrolling,
Precisely,
which has
but-
been
but you know-
authorized
but you know-
by the
you know,
PLA.
Mr.
I do
Chari,
not understand
you-
whom are we working for.
You know, Mr. Chari, we are told here, and I'm wrapping up, please. We are told here, we are serious, we are serious, we are serious, we are committed, don't doubt our commitment. If you are so committed, I want to know from the government, where is your commitment in informing your billion-plus people on what the truth is along the LAC? This is not something which in a democratic society can be kept within hidden doors in a cabinet committee on security. And if you're so committed, then where was your commitment in telling us about this before the matter was revealed in the media? This country needs actions and disclosure, not optics. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 1 on the News Hour tonight on this very important subject.